Greetings. If you can all have your seat, there's a wonderful salad waiting for you. Welcome to the 2012 Openlands Annual Luncheon. I'm Jill Allread, Chairman of the Board, and it's my pleasure to welcome you here to a record-setting event. We have 800 friends in this room, setting a new benchmark. It is a thrill for Openlands board and staff to be here with you, friends and partners and collaborators who believe in protecting the natural areas and the open space in the Chicago region, including all through Illinois, in Indiana, in some Michigan, as well as Wisconsin. Our footprint continues to grow, our impact continues to expand, and it's due to the collaborative projects that we have with many of you in this room today, or with the support of many of you in this room today. This luncheon has become the largest gathering of conservation, land, and sustainable living advocates in the Chicago region. When I came in at 11 o'clock, we were to start opening the doors at 11, and a friend said, I wanted to come early and look at all the people that are already here. And it's because it's a great time to socialize and meet with the folks who believe in the same cause. You believe so much in this cause that today your support has helped Openlands raise $210,000, another record. We have a wonderful program for you today. And we have the honor of having Ms. Toni Griffin here as our keynote speaker. And we're also going to be, thank you, we're also going to be celebrating the accomplishments and contributions of visionary Phil Enquist, who is a friend and champion for sustainable living. The proceeds from today's luncheon will go to support the diversity of programs that Openlands has throughout the region, from school and community gardens and trails, that includes greenways and blueways, to policies that work to protect the natural areas that are at higher risk because we do live in an urban area, and protecting our natural resources, including water, that is such a significant resource for all of us. And it also goes to helping us to maintain programs with significance, like the Openlands Lakeshore Preserve and the recently dedicated Hackmatack National Wildlife Refuge, which Jerry will talk about in a bit about that. Making all of these possible are supporters and sponsors of today's event. And I'd like to take a moment to recognize them. Our platinum sponsors, if you hold your applause until we get to the categories, that'll be great. Our platinum sponsors today are ITW, Northern Trust, and Skidmore, Owings, and Merrill. Thank you so much. I'd also like to recognize our gold sponsors, Allstate Insurance Company, ArcelorMittal, the world's leading steel company with U.S. and American headquarters in Chicago, Bartlett Tree Experts, BMO Harris Bank, ComEd, Stantec Scientific and Engineering Consulting Services, and U.S. Bank. Thank you all. Please also look in your program that was on your seats today to look at where our silver sponsors and our table sponsor patrons are. We also have the distinct honor of having many, many important guests with us today. In particular, many of those in public service and public office who are here, and we thank them for their support of land conservation, of green space preservation, as well as members of funders who make our work possible. We wish that we could recognize all of you, but there are so many of you that I know that you'll understand that. Please know from our hearts, we are so grateful. Thank you. I would like to recognize and ask the board members of Openlands, who are that silent group that is always there, kind of thinking ahead, the visionaries that are setting the goals and setting our sights on doing more and more, and our board members. If you could all stand, please, Openlands board members. I want to personally thank you all for your leadership and commitment to Openlands' mission. You know, a question that we most often receive is, how does Openlands do so many different things? Well, I'll give you the answer, and many of you who work with Openlands staff know the answer, and it is an amazing, passionate staff. Staff, please stand to be recognized for throwing a great party today. If you know Openlands, if you don't know us, I welcome you to find out more about us today, because you're going to get a flavor of the many things that our organization is involved in and has accomplished. And those of you who do know Openlands, who have been friends for many, many years, you know that we believe in partnerships, partnerships that benefit everyone in this region. And we know that in order to keep the important work going that we do, that we must engage and inspire young people to care about the things that you care about with open space, green space, and natural areas. They make a difference to our quality of life, and we need young people to be engaged. So for the last 2 years, Openlands has partnered with Marwin, an organization that provides free, high-quality education and college and career preparation to underserved Chicago youth. This summer, students in Marwin's Art at Work program created 5 very short videos documenting the art installations at the Openlands Lakeshore Preserve. We're pleased and proud to share with you 2 of these very brief videos as you're enjoying your salad, and then we'll be back to continue the program. Again, thank you so much for being here. We're glad to have you.